Welcome to the 2025 Oxford Virtual Academy Commencement Ceremonies. Before we actually start, let's have a round of applause for the jazz band. Please welcome to the stage award-winning Modestina Call, who will be attending the University of Michigan. Please rise for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly wailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets were blue, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land and of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated. Please welcome to the stage Executive Director of Innovative and Alternative Programs and the Principal of Oxford Virtual Academy, Janet Schell.
See here. Good evening, seniors, parents, guardians, extended family, friends, OCS administration, and our team OVA. My name is Janet Schell. As Mark said, I have the unique honor to serve as the Oxford Virtual Academy Principal and the Executive Director of Innovative and Alternative Programs, of which you are members. Welcome to the 2025 Oxford Virtual Academy Commencement Ceremony. And we are so happy you joined us to honor and celebrate our senior class and all of your accomplishments. To our parents and guardians, thank you so much for allowing us to be part of your journey to partner in educating and caring for your student. It truly is a partnership in a virtual blended hybrid pathway. We have to do it together. So thank you. Before we proceed with the ceremony, I would like to take a moment to introduce and thank our Board of Education. They're so supportive of our program, and we'd like to honor that. Our central office administration that works so hard to make sure that you all have what you need, and our staff for their continued support. Our Board of Education members, our President, Amanda McDonough. Vice President Mike Aldred. Secretary James Summers isn't here this evening. Treasurer Mike Whitney. Trustee Ann Etchison. And trustees Sarah Beth Campanjorni and trustee Shane Gibson are not here, but we're honoring them as well. A special shout out to our district administration, Dr. Tanya Milligan, our superintendent. Anita Concha Collins, assistant superintendent of teaching and learning. Ryan Reed, assistant superintendent of human resources. John Fitzgerald, assistant superintendent of business and operations. Pamela Beal, executive director of special education. Todd Barles, executive director of student services and wellness. And Dr. Allison Williman, executive director of school safety and student services. I'd like to give a special thank you, and you will know these names, your Virtual Academy administration. Their work does not go unnoticed. They're your support team. So Dr. Dennis, Jordan Dennis is our assistant principal of elementary education. Marie Murphy, assistant principal of secondary instruction. Matt Sanola has been our AP and is now the district technology director. Mark Suckley, director of Oxford Schools Early College. A special thank you tonight to our staff, our teachers, our coordinators, counselors, ancillaries, so many support staff, and our operations team makes this work we do possible to connect with all of our students and families out in all over Southeast Michigan. So in your roles, you inspire our students to be their best, you ignite passion for learning, or provide the structure for our educators to be their best. All of you are so critical to educating young people. You are our students' champions. You have done well, thank you. Finally, I wanted to give a special shout out to Jenny Madison, Kathy Alexander, Dawn Sterner, and Joe Graham, who led the graduation committee and helped to make this special night possible. Thank you, thank you.
Now join me in welcoming for our board opening remarks, Oxford Community Schools Board of Education President, Amanda McDonough.
Good evening. On behalf of the Oxford Community Schools Board of Education, it is my privilege to welcome you to this very special celebration, the graduation ceremony for Oxford Virtual Academy's 2025 class. Tonight is a testament to resilience, adaptability, and the power of educational choice. OVA represents something truly unique within our district, a learning environment designed to meet students where they are, offering flexibility without sacrificing rigor or support. That flexibility is what makes OVA powerful. But what makes OVA successful is all of you, the students, the staff, and the families who have supported the journey. Graduates, you didn't just complete your coursework. You showed commitment, managed your time, and took ownership of your learning. It required discipline, independence, and a lot of self-motivation. That's not just impressive, that's life preparation. And that independence and grit will serve you very well in every challenge ahead. To the families and support systems here tonight, thank you. Your encouragement made this possible. And let's be honest, it also meant navigating 11 billion school emails, various logins, and wondering if optional really means optional. You also deserve a diploma. To our OVA staff and educators, thank you for your dedication to innovation, personalization, and student success. You continue to redefine what education can look like, and your commitment to student-centered learning has made all the difference. OVA isn't just an alternative. It's a leading example of how education can adapt to meet students in meaningful, personalized ways. We're proud of this program. We're proud of the incredible students it supports, and so very proud to celebrate with all of you tonight. Congratulations, class of 2025. You've earned every bit of this moment, and we can't wait to see where your journey leads next.
And now for our senior address, please welcome to the stage Maya Kappel and Salil Eldwake.
Principal Shell, faculty members, fellow students, family, and friends, ahlan wa sahlan, welcome all. My name is Salil Mahmoud Aldwake. I say my name loud and proud from Gaza, Palestine, where my parents were born, to OVA among the class of 2025. Graduates, we never thought this day would come. We prayed for its quick arrival, crossed days off our calendars, counted hours, minutes, and seconds. And now that it's here, I find myself a little sorry, because it means saying goodbye. Goodbye to friends who've inspired me, to teachers who became mentors, and to so many people who helped shape not just my life, but all of ours, deeply and permanently. Before all this, we were just kids, the Caillou and Care Bears generation. We went exploring with Dora and believed in talking turtles who fought crime in the sewers. Our afternoons were filled with Jessie, iCarly, Victorious, and of course, High School Musical. Shows that made us laugh, sing, and dream about the future. We didn't know it at the time, but we were building our imaginations, our sense of humor, and the ways we understood the world. It was a chapter full of color, innocence, and wonder. And even though we've outgrown the shows, we carry the joy of those days with us. High school didn't look like the movies for us. There were no crowded hallways or slamming lockers. Our school days happened at home, through screens, in quiet rooms. There were days we struggled, days we felt alone, and we still showed up. Every single day, we found ways to stay focused and keep going. For me, my faith in Islam helped carry me through. On days when I felt overwhelmed, I turned to prayer. Islam teaches us sabr, patience, and tawakkul, trusting that Allah has a plan even when we can't see it. That's what kept me grounded when everything felt uncertain. To the teachers who guided us, thank you. Thank you for your leadership and your care. You made us feel seen and heard even from miles away. You helped make OVA more than just a school. You helped make it a home. To my siblings, Shams, Siraj, Sana, it's a privilege to be your sister. You remind me every day to live with heart, courage, and purpose. And to my parents, Mama and Baba, this moment is yours too. You built a new life from courage and love. Mama, you showed me the power of perseverance. Baba, you taught me the strength of quiet dedication. From both of you, I learned to lead with heart, to keep going even when it was hard, and to believe in something bigger than myself. This isn't just my achievement, it's ours, and I hope more than anything, you feel how deeply grateful I am to be your child. I love you more than I'll ever be able to say. Today, as I stand here graduating, I carry more than just a story. I carry the love of a people who are still there, enduring, resisting, existing. And I ask you, my classmates, my teachers, my friends, when you think of Gaza, think of more than rubble. Think of the children who got to go to school anyways. Think of the mothers holding everything together. Think of the laughter, the sea, the smell of fresh bread in the morning, of people who deserve more than just our prayers. They deserve to be seen, to be remembered, to be free. Because Gaza is not numbers. Because Gaza is not numbers, Gaza is people, and those people are my people. To the class of 2025, whatever comes next, I hope you remember that we are capable of so much more. Hold on to your purpose, keep going, and trust that you are exactly where you're meant to be. Because we are one team, one dream, one Oxford. Congrats, Wildcats, you did it.
This is not going to be a traditional graduation speech. I'd like to use my time to express my gratitude to the OVA staff. While I wish I could name each and every staff member that made this possible for me today, that would take way too long. So I'm going to talk about 3 people that have truly made my high school experience better. First, I'd like to thank Mr. Willoughby for being the teacher of the classes that I always looked forward to completing the assignments. Second, I'd like to thank Miss Ibrahim for always supporting me and always being more than just a teacher to me, but a friend. Last, I'd like to thank Miss Greenspan for never doubting my abilities and supporting me endlessly throughout it all and being someone that I look up to with pride. To my class of 2025, life is hard, but always remember that through hard work and perseverance, you can achieve anything. Thank you to the OVA staff and congratulations to my fellow classmates of 2025. Let's all go on to do great things.
Now, one of the great parts about the Oxford Virtual Academy graduation is we get to roll in our scholarship recognition as well. And so please welcome to the stage, who was right behind me and she left, Amy Greenspan and Marie Murphy.
Good evening. My name is Marie Murphy. I am the secondary assistant principal at Oxford Virtual Academy. Tonight I am going to present. Tonight I'm going to present the Changemaker Award. If we could please have Emily Quinn come to the stage. Every year, our OVA team places words of wisdom inside your diploma envelopes titled Attitudes. These words speak of the impact of our attitude on life. It helps us carry out what we know deep down to how we should behave and what we should do. Let me read this quote on attitude by Chuck Swindoll. "The longer I live, the more I realize the impact of attitude on life. Attitude, to me, is more important than facts. It is more important than the past, than education, than money, than circumstances, than failures, than successes, than what other people think, say, or do. It is more important than appearance, giftedness, or skill. It will make or break a company, a church, or a home. The remarkable thing that we have is a choice every day regarding the attitude that we embrace for that day. We cannot change our past. We cannot change the fact that people will act in a certain way. We cannot change the inevitable. The only thing we can do is play one string we have, and that is our attitude. I am convinced that life is 10% of what happens to me and 90% of how I react to it. And so it is with you. We are in charge of our attitudes. The world needs your voice, your compassion, your kindness, your service, your grace. Our world is in dire need of people willing to learn about the world and who seek to understand and love thy neighbor as they love themselves. With this in mind, I am honored to present the Changemaker Award to a student who has made a difference in her life and in her community. This year's recipient is Emily Quinn. May this $1,000 scholarship award help a bit as you continue to make a positive difference in the world. Your journey has only just begun, and I have every confidence that you will continue to transform challenges into opportunities and dreams into reality. Congratulations, Emily. Thank you.
So, OVA is really fortunate to also have scholarships that are provided by 2 of our online vendor partners. generously giving $500 each. For these, students are invited to submit essays for consideration for the Lincoln Virtual Pioneer Scholarship and the Edmentum Personal Growth Scholarship. So unfortunately, neither recipient is with us tonight. However, we are proud to announce Mona Judah with the Lincoln Virtual Pioneer Scholarship and Salsabil Judah with the Edmentum Personal Growth Scholarship. Congratulations to both.
For our student performance, please welcome to the stage to sing and play You Raise Me Up, Elizabeth Pantia. Thank you, Elizabeth. For our next scholarship recognition from Oxford Open-Handed, please welcome to the stage Leanne Huller.
At Oxford Open-Handed, our goal is to serve our community by linking those in need with those who are able to help. We also hope to encourage everyone to live open-handedly, which means to give your time, talents, and resources for the sake of others. We had 10 students apply, and they were all awesome essays, but we could only pick 2. So as a board, we voted, and thank you for all that applied. You did an exceptional job. But our first winner spent most of her time giving back to her church by volunteering in the nursery, at Vacation Bible School, and other special events. Recently, she started working with middle school girls, mentoring them in their faith journey. She also volunteered with the Salvation Army each year for the Christmas shopping experience. This student also volunteered at Give the World Village in Florida. This nonprofit gives critically ill children the trip of a lifetime. Her family volunteers each year because her brother is a survivor of childhood cancer and visited this camp in 2018. Congratulations to Grace Stevens, but I don't think she's here, but congratulations, Grace, that's our first one. And then our second scholarship winner, there was so much that this young lady has done, but I tried to give you a little synopsis, but she's pretty impressive. Our second scholarship winner has given back to her communities in many ways. She has been a lead volunteer and trainer for the Hand of Help Ministries for over 1,000 hours of service. She has helped raise funds that support orphanages and other local outreach programs. She volunteers at the Emmanuel Community Living House and Plumbrook Senior Living by connecting with the elderly residents through music and fellowship. And from a young age, this student has been using her many musical gifts to volunteer at events at the Michigan Music Association. She has also volunteered with the Warriors Serve at Rochester Christian University and with Forgotten Harvest. This student is also certified as a VITA tax return preparer, and she volunteers with the Accounting Aid Society. This very impressive student is Elizabeth Pintia. Congratulations.
Okay, audience, I will bring your attention to the screen that will magically come down. People on stage, sorry, you can only hear. But this is put together by Gar Willoughby, and it is our staff well wishes video.
Congratulations, class of 2025. This is your principal, Mrs. Shell, sharing a message with you of just how much I'm proud of you and look forward to hearing about all the wonderful things going on in your future. You have surely gone through some unprecedented times and just have emerged with resilience and grace. So we just wish you all the best. We look forward to hearing your stories and all the great things happening in the future. Go forth, do well, enjoy life. Take care.
Hi, seniors. Mrs. Murphy here, your assistant principal at Oxford Virtual Academy. Today is a big day, and it's filled with many emotions and excitement. After today, as you head out into this big world, you are going to face countless dreams, challenges, decisions, and choices that are going to test you. Remember that any obstacle is an opportunity to grow stronger. The path forward may not always be clear, but your determination will light the way. Congratulations, class of 2025. I'm so proud of you.
Hey seniors, Mr. Hazlett here with just a couple words of wisdom before you go. One, never underestimate having a sense of humor. And two, don't sweat the small stuff. And 99% of it is small stuff. Congratulations and best of luck to you.
Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Tanis. I'm so proud of all of you, especially those of you that I had the privilege of teaching all the way back in middle school. We have been through a lot together. One of my favorite authors, Margaret Atwood, once wrote, "In the end, we all become stories." This chapter is coming to a close for you, but the next one is waiting to be written. Think about what you want it to say, and then go make it happen. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Good evening, class of 2025. I am Mrs. Perino. I remember mentoring some of you as middle schoolers and then again as freshmen. It's safe to say that you've had more than your fair share of challenges throughout your school career, especially over the last 5 years. And yet, here you are. Whatever your next steps are, I hope you take them with pride and confidence and conviction, and love and hope and joy, because you deserve all of that too. Class of 2025, congratulations. Now go put something good in the world today and each day that follows.
Oh, the places you will go. If you want to live a life without any skibbity, listen close to this Gen Alpha melody. Try not to be too extra, rather strive to be legit. Beware of those who ghost, flex, and overly drip. Travel the world, be kind, make friends, and dap. Create a personal finance budget to achieve your dreams. No cap. Dress for success. Before you leave, make sure you check fit. If you follow this advice, your journey in life will be lit. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Hello, seniors. Congratulations. You made it. I'm so excited for you to start, all of your amazing adventures. I hope to see you all later in life at some point. Be super proud of yourself. Amazing job.
Hello, Mr. Swear here, math teacher. I would like to congratulate you on graduating from Oxford Virtual Academy in the class of 2025. I've thoroughly enjoyed getting to know you, whether that was over email or on Zoom or in the lab or just grading your amazing work. Anyway, which brings me to my little piece of advice, which I will steal from Conan O'Brien. Conan O'Brien says, "I am here to tell you that whatever you think your dream is now, it will probably change, and that's okay. So follow your dreams one by one, work hard, have fun, and enjoy yourself. Again, congratulations."
Hello, class of 2025. Ooh, Mrs. Herrick and Jake, the dog, are here to wish you the very best. Please keep us updated on your endeavors and stay kind. Good luck.
Congrats, graduates of 2025. This is Mr. Ostrom here. As I make this video, I realize I have a lot more gray hairs than last year. But don't worry, it's not from you guys. You guys did great this year. So I guess on that note, I'd like to leave you with some thoughts about experience. Experience is what makes the difference. Experience is what you put on resumes to get a job. But you might ask, Mr. Ostrom, how do I get experience? Well, that's up to you. Every day in life, pay attention. Pay attention to whatever you can and connect it to every part of your life. There are going to be so many things in your life that you experience. It's all part of the game. So keep learning, keep looking, and keep questioning how how you can improve every day. Take care, good luck to you, and I'm always here to support.
Hi, class of 2025. It's Mrs. Martin. I just wanted to say congratulations. We are so happy and so proud of all of you as you take these next steps in life. I hope that you always remember to surround yourself with people who support you and who cheer you on, that you make sure that you explore the amazing world that you are part of, and that you embrace all of the wonderful things and even challenges that life has in store for you. I can't wait to see everything that you all do, and congratulations.
Hey seniors, Mrs. Jacobson here. Whether I know you personally or we've never met, I want you to take a second and take this all in. So look to your left, look to your right, look up on stage, think about your family and closest friends who are here to celebrate you this evening, and just remember this. This is a core memory. You did it, and congratulations.
Hello, seniors. Mr. Crane here. Congratulations. What an awesome achievement. I just wanted to take a few minutes and wish you the best as you navigate through whatever life has in store for you. Best wishes and good luck.
Congratulations, seniors. Do you feel that right in here? That true emotion? We're all feeling it. And we can't wait to see what lies next for you, to see what you accomplish next with every unique skill and who you are. But before you do, we all hope that you take a moment and hug every person who you felt helped get you to this point, because we all know that with any accomplishment, it takes a community.
Thank you, Mr. Willoughby. You were just a slightly cringed on that one. For the presentation of our Mentor Award, please welcome to the stage Karen Herrick.
I won't. I'll hold it. Sounds good. Hello, I'm Karen Herrick. I am the OVA Senior Mentor Teacher, and I have the honor to present the Mentor Award. I would like to first thank Mr. Paul Fugate for funding this award through his ASL defined donation. He's currently backstage. He'll be back up here. The recipient of this award will receive $500 to use towards their future. Thank you so much for this donation. The student receiving the Mentor Award today has been an OVA student since 6th grade. I have heard from many OVA staff members how much they have enjoyed working with this student, myself included. Watching her grow as a student and as a person has been such a blessing. She worked extremely hard and has tried to get the most out of her high school education. She started her first few years at OVA coming into the Learning Center almost daily. She worked on her academic skills, organizational skills, and grew in her abilities to be an independent student. To watch the student constantly push herself out of her comfort zone in school and in life, day after day, has been amazing to watch her confidence grow. I wanted to share some kind words about this student from one teacher in particular that knows her well, Mrs. Pam Harvell, that has worked with her many years at OVA. With everything this student has accomplished and how much she has grown and changed, one thing has always been a constant with her. She's an incredible, kind, and positive soul who spreads joy wherever she goes with her infectious smile and hugs. It has been one of the greatest joys of my career to be one of her teachers. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor that I present to you this year's Mentor Award recipient, Autumn Amador. As Autumn walks up here, I did find out that she wants to be a sign language interpreter one day and dreams of writing a book. So I feel like where this money has come from It is a really great connection. So congratulations and good luck. Holy crap, hold on. This is the money. Congrats. She gives good hugs. Like,
That made me smile. Please welcome back to the stage for the principal's address, Miss Janet Shell.
Oh, goodness. That was pretty special. All the awards. So, to our remarkable class of 2025, you have navigated, and everybody's talking about that tonight, right? You can keep hearing that. Unprecedented challenges, right? We had the pandemic, we had our tragedy here in our district, just all the things, right, the last 5 years have held. But you have met it with extraordinary resilience and grace, emerging stronger and more prepared for the journey ahead. Your dedication to academic excellence and a commitment to the community set a powerful example for future classes to follow. You are graduating into a world shaped by a unique blend of technological advances, evolving societal norms, and ongoing global challenges. Having grown up in the social media age, you've demonstrated remarkable adaptability in an ever-changing landscape. As you prepare to take your next steps, I'd like to share 2 essential insights that have become evident through your journey. First, despite our modern world's tendency toward disconnection, we are fundamentally built for connection and belonging. We are. Second, I have been profoundly inspired by how each of you has discovered and forged your own unique pathway to success. So take a moment, if you will, to look, and this is interesting, Mrs. Huller talked about that. Look to your left. I want you to take a minute. Truly, look to your left, our staff. Look to the right. Look up. The connections you have built with your classmates and your social circles represent something precious. Truly, bonds that I hope will continue to bring you joy and support throughout your lives. This graduating class and our school community are truly unique. While many of you call Oxford home, others come from across Southeast Michigan and beyond. Yet tonight, you gather united by shared experiences that transcend geography. Your educational journeys have been wonderfully diverse, some fully virtual, others a blend of virtual and hybrid learning, still others combining virtual and seated instruction, and some coming from a homeschool background. Many of you are true personalized learning pioneers, having been with us since early elementary. Through it all, you've learned to build meaningful connections in innovative ways that will serve you well in the years ahead. As I reflected on this class, I realized that most of you were born in about 2007, 2008, right? Your formative years have been shaped not only by your families and friends, but also by the creative world around you. Films like Toy Story 3, Ratatouille, Brave, Frozen, Monsters University, and The Avengers, to name just a few. I was curious about the themes running through those beloved stories as you were growing up. So I turned to AI for insight. And what emerged was a remarkably fitting theme for tonight's celebration. So what I found was we saw the theme of identity and self-discovery. Frozen explores self-acceptance and embracing one's true identity. Ratatouille focuses on pursuing passion despite limitations. Monsters University shows finding success through unexpected paths. That's interesting, right? Teamwork and connection was another theme. The Avengers demonstrated how cooperation achieves what individuals alone cannot do. Toy Story 3 emphasizes sticking together through difficult challenges. Monster University celebrates diverse strengths and coming together. Another one is overcoming expectations. Brave challenges the traditional roles and expectations. Ratatouille defies societal limitations on who can achieve greatness. Monsters University values unconventional routes to success. Kind of familiar, right? Sacrifice and love was another big theme. Frozen centers on unconditional love as a transformative power. Toy Story 3 explores sacrifice for those we care about. Avengers shows heroes risking everything for others. And then the final theme I found was growth through challenge. Brave demonstrates how legends teach valuable lessons. Toy Story 3 acknowledges that endings are inevitable, but lead to new beginnings, right? Monsters University shows us how failure can redirect us to better paths. Isn't it remarkable how these stories you grew up with contain the very wisdom you'll need for the road ahead? They remind us that true fulfillment comes from authenticity, meaningful connections, and discovering your unique contribution to the world. Perfect themes for graduates embarking on their next chapter. The creativity, leadership, contributions, and your compassion you've demonstrated throughout your time here have left an indelible mark on our school. I have no doubt that your impact will continue to ripple through our greater community in the years to come. Class of 2025, remember this: your journey has only just begun. The same resilience that you brought to this milestone will carry you forward as you transform challenges into opportunities and dreams into reality. The world needs precisely what you have to offer: your unique perspectives, your innovative thinking, and your compassionate hearts. Congratulations, class of 2025. We couldn't be prouder of who you've become and who you're yet to be.
Please welcome to the stage my superintendent and yours, Dr. Tanya Milligan.
That's right. All right, good evening, everyone. I am Dr. Tanya Milligan, the very proud superintendent of Oxford Community Schools. First and foremost, I want to thank Mrs. Shell for such an outstanding job with the virtual academy and the support of our seniors. I also appreciate her giving me this opportunity this evening to talk with you. So, secondly, of course, I want to say good evening to our parents, our families, friends, staff, teachers, and most importantly, the brilliantly unconventional, gloriously unique, and wildly resilient graduating class of 2025. Exactly. Let me begin by saying something that should be said more often. You did something hard, really hard. And not just because high school is already a challenge, but because you did it differently. You did it online. You did it in bedrooms, basements, libraries, coffee shops. Some of you might have even had logged in from Centennial Park or a quiet corner of Evergreens. You carved a path most people don't understand, and many wouldn't dare take. And tonight, we're here to celebrate not just your diploma, but your journey. Now, this isn't your typical graduation ceremony, and you certainly aren't your typical graduating class. You're not the cookie cutter, bell schedule following, hallway hustling version of high school students. And honestly, thank goodness for that, because greatness was never about fitting in. Let's be real for a second. The path you took to get here wasn't a straight line. It was full of curves, detours, and construction zones with no warning signs. And you still made it. That's not just impressive, it's transformational. You didn't just complete high school, you reshaped it. Now let's talk about the theme of my speech this evening, the scenic route to greatness. When most people think of success, they imagine highways, fast lanes, GPS directions, express passes, but real life, it's more like a winding back road. One where the pavement is uneven, the signal drops out, and the view is breathtaking. if you're paying attention. And class of 2025, you paid attention. You learned how to drive your own progress. You didn't have hallway bells or homeroom reminders. You had willpower. You had grit. You had moments when the only voice pushing you forward was your own. That's the scenic route. It may not be fast or smooth, but it gives you something the freeway never can: perspective. You see the hidden beauty, you notice the details, and most of all, you discover who you are along the way. Now, let me tell you a story. There's a man named Les Brown. Some of you may know him as a motivational speaker, but before he became that, he was labeled mentally retarded. In grade school, he was held back, he was ridiculed. He could have believed what people said about him, but he didn't. One day, a teacher told him something that changed his life. He said, "Someone else's opinion of you does not have to become your reality." Les Brown took that to heart, and he used it to fuel his future. He didn't go the traditional route. He built a road of his own. Today, his voice inspires millions. Some of you had to do just that, rewrite the narrative. You were told online school might be easier or less real, but we know better. You woke up on your own. You met deadlines without a teacher pacing the room. You kept going when it was quiet, when it was lonely, and when the world told you to take the easy way out. But you didn't, and that matters. You chose a path that looked different, and that took courage. You did high school, in some cases, from hospital beds, local cafes, kitchen counters, maybe even from the back seat of your car after a shift at Meyer or a practice at Seymour Lake. You dealt with internet outages, long nights, and more than your fair share of "sorry, you're on mute." And still, you showed up. That's greatness. Quiet, steady, stubborn greatness. The kind that builds legacies, not just resumes. Now let's talk about something else essential on the scenic route: support. No road trip is complete without people in the passenger seat, the ones holding the map, passing the snacks, or just keeping you awake with encouragement when the drive gets long. To the parents, guardians, siblings, and family members, you are the unsung heroes of this story. You set alarms, fixed Wi-Fi, made coffee, offered hugs, and sometimes just sat nearby during the hard moments. Your belief in your students never wavered. Thank you for being the constant in an unconventional journey. And to our incredible Oxford Virtual Academy teachers and staff, you were more than instructors. You were lifelines. You brought learning to life through screens and silence. You showed up in chat boxes, video calls, and endless feedback threads. You reminded students that even in a virtual space, they were never invisible. Your impact is immeasurable. So what's next? Well, here's the thing about the scenic route. It never really ends. There's always another bend, another hill, another breathtaking view just around the corner. Some of you will head to college. Some of you will join the workforce. Some of you will explore your passions, volunteer, create, build. Whatever path you choose, remember this: you already know how to do hard things. You already know how to learn independently, adapt to uncertainty, and build your own momentum. That makes you unstoppable. But I'll leave you with this thought. When you're driving and you see a detour sign, most people groan. They think, "Oh, this will slow me down." But sometimes that detour leads you past the most beautiful landscapes, the kind of places you remember forever. Your journey wasn't delayed. It was your destination in disguise. And now, because you took the scenic route, you don't just have a diploma, you have wisdom. You have perspective. You have story. So here's my challenge to you. Don't be in a rush to live someone else's timeline. Don't let the pressure of the fast lane make you forget how far you've come. Keep taking the scenic route. Be the kind of person who sees more, feels deeper, and gives back because you understand the value of the journey. Class of 2025, you are right on time, full of potential, and exactly where you're meant to be, on a path uniquely yours. And I, for one, am excited to see where you'll go next. Congratulations, we love you, and the world better be ready for the great things you're about to do. Now go out there and don't just make a living, make a difference. Thank you.
Well, we've had some great speeches, some great music, but now's time for why we're all here. So seniors, please stand. And welcome to the stage to read the names, Amy Greenspan and Jocelyn Nager.
Graduated cum laude, Salil Mahmoud Eldwake. Autumn Anastasia Amador. Alistair Emery Angier. OVA candidate Cheyenne Ray Brockman. Homeschool graduate Grace May Cool. Sophia Marie Damphouse. James Douglas Derdarian. Gabriel Joseph Dudek. OVA candidate Keely Nicole Eberhard. Homeschool graduate Faith Liberty Ferguson. Graduated summa cum laude Connor Bo Foreman. Annalisa Elizabeth Lucille Ginther. Adler Joseph Gordon. OVA candidate Kara Emily Hollenberg. Jalea Lee Holloway.
Graduating summa cum laude with the seal of biliteracy, Crystalline Jean Johnston. Maya Decal Copel. Graduating summa cum laude, Susan Yanina Malinowska. Graduating cum laude, an Oxford Technical Early College candidate, Camille Sabine Mazurek. Larissa Suzanne Myers. Cadence Jade Pace. Madeline Marie Page. Homeschool graduate Layla Rose Paul. Graduated summa cum laude, Oxford School's Early College graduate Elizabeth Pantia. Graduating summa cum laude, Emily Kate Quinn. Graduating cum laude, Audrey Lee Rost. Graduating cum laude, Kevin Cornell Roos. Graduating summa cum laude, Oxford School's Technical Early College graduate, Katera Elaine Schmettkapper. Graduating summa cum laude, Brady Ryan Shanks. Logan Lewis Smith. Isabella Anne-Marie Southern. Truman David Sparks. Luke James Tanis. Graduated cum laude, Ethan William Tracy. OVA candidate, Leaf Patrick Tracy. Mackenzie Rose Almer. OVA candidate, Elijah Curtis White. OVA candidate, Emma Grace Wilbanks. Graduated magna cum laude, Tatum Grace Wright.
Need to get my own notes. Okay. Please welcome to the stage for the changing of the tassels, Alistair Anger. Now, as Alistair makes his way up, I have a fun fact about him. He has been with the Oxford Virtual Academy since kindergarten.
Fellow graduates, please stand. Completing all educational requirements for both the state of Michigan and Oxford Community Schools, and honoring tradition as well as symbolizing our accomplishments and our passage from youth. Will you please join me in turning your tassel from the right side to the left?
All right, students. So we talked about this. You're going to have and face your parents now in your community. Having met all the requirements set forth by the state of Michigan and the Board of Education of Oxford Community Schools, Oxford Virtual Academy administration and staff, I now confidently present the graduating class of 2025. So students, we're waiting. We've got a song planned for you. We're waiting on tech. Just hold on a minute. There you go.
Salil.
Ready to So parents, feel free to exit as soon as the students are out. Have a good night and thank you for coming. Enjoy the celebration.
Good.